Okay, now we want to talk about how we can change this system so that we don't play from the C major key, but from another major key. Because of course the songs go from many keys, so we want to be able to play from any key. And it's quite easy actually. So we know the C major key very well by now. Here's the A form of C major chord, and we can play the C major scale. And this is the one chord of the C major key. And we know all the chords that make up the C major key. There's a C, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, and then the B diminished, and then back to C. We know the chords and we can play them like I did or from the same position, and often it's much better to play them in one position or at least very near to where you are at that moment. So if we wanna play a song from D major, not C, but D major, what do we do? Okay, it's easy. We just move the whole thing up two frets, because here's the D, and here's the D major chord, same shape, and roots, and the scale, same shape as C major, same shape, and the chords are also the same shape. D, then the second chord of the key is E minor, third F sharp minor, G, A, both majors, and then B minor, sixth chord, and then the C sharp diminished, and then back to D. So all the shapes were exactly the same as when we played the same thing from the C. The only difference is that we moved the whole thing up 2 frets. And now we start from D, because this is the root note. And this is D major, is the one chord of the key. Okay, so only difference is the starting point, and the note names of the scale are different. They are D, E, F sharp, G, A, B, C sharp, and D. The names are different than the names we used here in the C, but the shapes are exactly the same, and that is why this is so easy for us, because the shapes are what we have learned to our muscle memory. We know the shapes, and the shapes stay the same. And that's the key. That's the key. If we wanna play a song that goes from E major, E is here. We move it to the E. Again, same shape, the A shape. Same shape for the major scale. And every chord is the same shaped as we have learned from C. Okay, let's take an example. If we want to play a 1 to 5, so the 1 chord from C major key is of course C major, and the 5 is G. Now we want to do the same, but we change the key to E major. Now we take the exact same shapes. This is 1 chord, same shape, E major, and same shape. This is the 5 chord for the key of E. And what is this? Okay, we can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's E, F sharp, G sharp, A, and B. So it's the B. Okay, and same from the D. D is 1 chord. Now we are in the key of D. and the 5 chord is here, same shape. And the name of the chord is A. So it's that easy. Only you have to move the whole thing up or down and find where your new root is. For example, if you want to play from G major. Here's the G major. Okay? And as we notice, now it's the E shape. So everything is the same as we have learned when we were learning from the E shape, C, starting from the 8th fret, so it's C major. Everything we learned here is same when we are in the G. The shapes are the same, only the note names are different. But the shapes remain the same, and that is the key. You only need to move the whole system up or down to a new key, and then you're ready to go, because everything from there on is familiar to you. Okay, now what you need to do is to take a couple of the backing tracks I have loaded to you that go from different keys, so you can practice how to change keys, and you will notice that it's easy for you to change the key because the shapes are the same. Okay, so play over those backing tracks, enjoy, and so there you got it. You can play in all major keys. Fantastic.